Greetings everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be playing some lovely Polaris against our nemesis called Samanti. If you haven't seen it already, I put out a post the other day which was asking basically for your feedback on what you want to see from my channel, and the most common answer was just live gameplay. So that will be the main thing that will be produced here. But there were also some people asking for things such as strategy guides. So I started working on the strategy guide for... Oh, interesting. For Yadak, which will be the first strategy guide that I will be releasing, but does take a bunch of time to produce, so that won't be here soon. Actually, what do we do here? We have interesting options. We have really interesting options here. Let's go hunting. I feel like it's the safe play here. Since we won't be able to upgrade our other city with just the connections, this will be the safer option, I would say. We're playing against Samanti. Anyhow, I put out a post yesterday, probably, depending on the time of uploading this video here. And one of the things in it was just a thank you for all of the feedback that I have received. I will definitely be looking at it. And one of those things was that there will be a subscriber FFA, which I have put a link out in the latest post. So make sure you get into that game, because you know, there's only a limited amount of space that you can have in such a battle, and it would be a pity if you couldn't get there. So there will probably be more of those in the future, but for now one of them will be just fine. So let's just take a look at this game here, shall we? Oh, by the way, rules for that is anything goes except Quetzali. I have a specific thought about not allowing them for this this game. I don't know why. I was feeling funny. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. You can decide on that, but... So what does Samanti do nowadays? Because I'm actually kind of curious about them. Because, well, obviously they have that moth thing going. When I was playing a couple of games for the Yadak strategy guide, I felt underwhelmed by the moths, because I played a couple of games against a very fanatic Samanti player. Well, that's a ruin. Lovely. This is convenient. There you go. Free upgrade. Lovely. You can get into ice fishing or something in a couple of turns. Yeah, that should probably do the trick. We can't... Let's actually do this. I have a vision. We could actually get a explorer from this ruin, so I need to step aside for a bit. I don't have the greatest feeling about this game because Samanti is scary, man. They still have just so much aggression in them. And Polaris is kind of one of the worst things you can do against them. Because the weakness of Samanti is, of course, that they have very limited capacity in their naval gameplay, which has improved, as far as I can tell. It has gotten better as compared to the way it was. Huh. Let's do step aside. Is there land here? Doesn't seem like there is. So let's actually just do this. Take a... Oh, that's... My goodness. Well, that was probably one of the worst things I've seen in a hot minute. So let's just end it here. That was to be expected, to be honest. I should not have grabbed an explorer there. It was one of the worst positions for that. So what does Samanti do? They probably just still use hexapods. They are alright. They're not OP anymore, which I think, you know, that was highly necessary to not have such an OP thing in your everyday gameplay anymore. So that's kind of good. But not sure actually. Also very unsure about what I should be doing with my stars. Probably take out an explorer, grab riding. But where do I want my explorer to go? Do I want to let it go this way? Probably, right? Or this way? I have the nagging feeling that our opponent spawned here. So... Actually... I'm just not sure. Either way could be fine. I'm going this way. So this should reveal our opponent. There you go. Right, so they spawned in the other corner. They spawned here. So this is actually a very safe play. Look at that. They actually don't have much to work with. Let's grab these fish. That makes my life a bit easier. So that's a bunch of upgrades. Let's grab a warrior. We are in the lead, but I'm not sure for how long. Because Samanti still has got probably one of the better economies in the game. Not as good as tribes such as Imperius or Spazi is probably up there still. Oh, that's a Veteran Mantis. Cool. Now I'm actually curious if they take an explorer in the city. Yeah, they do. Right, so that means they probably have all the vision in the world, but they will see that I am about to grab this. Do they have hexapods? That is an important bit. Do they have the hexalopods? Because if they do, they will be able to kill this. I mean, I can't stop them from taking this run, so it doesn't matter. Let's see. We get a swordsman. That's fair. There you go. Ruins. We love ourselves some ruins. So let's move over here. Go in for some more investigation. And let's grab up riding. Just to be sure about, you know, not dying instantly to whatever. Oh, there we go. They took another explorer. That is scary. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm also playing on lakes, so I have thoughts about the World Championship. I don't like lakes. I feel like it's too random. It's just, I'm not sure about it. I don't think it was the right pick for a World Championship, but I mean, I don't get to compete anyways. I don't have time. I played a couple of games, but it was kind of hilarious. I played against Viking the Cat, who, if you didn't know, is just a great player. I believe he's won a couple of tournaments before, so that did not give me any chance to win, you know? He's a great player. And then, oh, there you go, with the hexapods. And then, you know, I don't think that Lakes is the best map type for competitive gameplay at general, because it's just, you know, I'm not sure. I feel like the distribution of villages is just so unequal in general. Let's go with the workshop here. I don't see a way for us to make use of an explorer. It will probably not reveal all of this, so let's grab this. I'm feeling a border growth on this one. Couple of riders. Riders will probably do the trick. So we'll see what they do with this. Okay. So we have Polarism as an option next turn. I mean, we'll see what this ruin gives us. It will probably be another swordsman or an explorer, which will go nowhere. At least I'll guide it towards the correct destination. I heard that there's a change to explorers in this update, actually, but I haven't seen it. Maybe I'm just blind or something, but must be missing something. Oh, that's a frozen hexapod if I've ever seen one. Also, the Goliath did get an extra move, so it's not as overpowered anymore. Used to be one of the best technologies in the game, but now it's just fair. Okay, they have things. Let's guide this the right direction. We get Org. Org is actually not bad. So let's just freeze this guy. No more doing things for you. Can we get 1, 2, 3? One, 2, 3, and 4. That will give me the Ngami. We can upgrade this fully. Take resources, and then grab just a couple more riders. Move all of that over, and then end our turn. There you go. These can still insta-hit. Yeah, right. So our opponent will be grabbing 3 ruins. Oh no. Oh, that's just a mantis coming in. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Oh, they siege. Lovely play. That is hella aggressive. I don't know what to think about that. That is a 3-star unit sieging a 0-star city. 4 stars. I guess that makes sense. It's fine. We can get rid of that. No problemo. Siri. We should be looking at... Oh, we can freeze both of them now. That is... Oh, so they didn't change the hitting unfreezes thing. Which, to me, they can change that. It seems kind of weird that you can just infinitely hit something that was frozen. Where's this guy going? Going like that. Just hit that. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna grab a bunch of riders. And then, like in a couple of turns, I will be grabbing the polarism tech. And then afterwards, we will see where we end up. So this city is just really much undefendable for them. Except if they do this, but then... Yeah, they need to use one of the warriors to unsiege together with the hexapod. So this city is the one that we can attack most easily. For them... Not certain actually which city they can attack most easily from or to. So we're just spamming riders at this point, which is not the most effective thing you can be doing, but exactly, that's why. So something fun we can do is just break this ice. And I would be very happy to do so, because that is just hilarious. And with this centipede, I am actually looking at... No, can we kill it actually? Oh, they're grabbing that. They want some of that. They want the business. Not sure if I'm giving them the business. Let's just kill this. And let's kill this. Check what's up. So that's what's up. Okay. Can we get rid of this guy? 1, 2... Maybe. Let's check if we can, actually. So this guy should be hitting this. Can that kill? No, you don't. You don't. So this guy can obviously kill this. But then... You know, we need to get rid of that, actually. Kinda quick. Did I mess up? I think I messed up. Yeah. I mean, I can do this. That's fine. And then this guy can go like this and break all of that. So this kind of ice breaking is some of the most difficult things you can be doing with Polaris. Deciding when you should and when you should not break the ice. It's one of those things that I feel like really just matters a lot. Especially if you get into more complex situations, such as this one, where we actually don't know exactly what the correct play is. So these hexapods are going to be annoying for a bit. I will be saying a bunch more of those, I assume. We had this this saying, never assume things because it makes an ass out of you or me. I don't think that that's suitable for Polytopia gameplay. It's just you need to make assumptions every now and then. Can we kill that guy now? If we move this warrior out of the way, this Mooney can come in and then we can smack it. That doesn't kill, that doesn't kill. So this guy needs to get his way out. Oh, they're moving. They're moving. I don't think they saw this one coming. We can freeze all that. And siege. There we go. Now you can move out of the way so that you can move like that. And then we can reconnect our cities. Some 500 IQ plays going on here. Mostly. So this is dead money anyways, may as well just freeze stuff. Oh. Well, that is not fun. So where does this guy go? Nowhere then. Let's just siege that city. Only thing that makes some sense here. We're breaking this ice again. Ice control, guys. Ice control. So we're just hitting that guy. It's just a bunch of free hits. To be very fair. What else can we do, actually? We can start going into chivalry or something? We can take a look at something like ice archers or something like that, but Samanti kind of is known for not being able to deal with swarms effectively, which is kind of ironic because they are the tribe that actually has the swarm mechanic. I put this guy into that range, didn't I? Yep, I did. Yeah, this is a bad play. Should not have done that. They can unsiege this. Yes, they can. But if they do it with the centipede, I'll be able to handily get rid of it. Oh, they move it over there. Yeah, your tricks don't work on me. I'm gonna get rid of your centipedes. Centipedes and your hexapods. So, another thing I want to just mention is that I'm kind of unhappy with the fact that you can't play Polaris in the World Championships. Because it's just my favorite tribe. What do you mean I can't play them? I can get rid of that. I can also get rid of this. I mean, this is just a free kill. Kinda. Free kinda deal. One of those free things that you can get. I'm just going with the freeze on this one. Free hits. Never heard me complain about free hits. I totally need to get more careful into these things, so I will start making some ice archers. Bunch of riders. I'll actually... Oh, I don't have the stars. Never mind. That's fine. Not sure what they will do about this entire endeavor. I mean, they can get this hexapod up to 3 kills. Yep, there you go. And then it moves somewhere. Yeah, we need to get that thing dead. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of very annoying, actually. It's just not feasible for us to get rid of that. Can we take that city, actually? Because that would be very advantageous to us. I don't see a way for them to take that. It's a really interesting matchup. I feel like Samanti versus Polaris is one of those matchups that just never gets old. Curious about just the whereabouts of their entire army. I feel like we are starting to get the definite upper hand here. We should probably get roads and then like we just, you know, freeze that guy or something. Oh my goodness, they messed up. Thank you for the free things, I suppose. You can go like that. I'm gonna hit that guy. Okay, so that was not the place where they were putting their shaman. Shaman. Not sure what to call that thing. To me, it's just gross. Does anyone actually know why we aren't allowed to play special tribes? Because now they are stuck with... That doesn't kill, that's hilarious. Now they're just stuck with 12 tribes for the next round, right? So, how do you... I mean, you can make a tournament out of those, but why not make it easier for yourself and just get... Oh, there's another one. Because if you have 16 tribes, you can play like best of 3 or best of 5 matches. Oh, they resigned. There you go. And then with that, you can benevolent tribes. Very funny. So with that, you can get like a position where you have just like a bracket system. Not sure what their plan is. Oh, our opponent went to greed mode. Oh, their economy was not bussing. Their economy was straight up not bussing. Oh my goodness. Jeez! I was up at 20 stars per turn, and they were only at 13? Man! I mean, I guess they didn't have the density. We had a big lake map, which just demonstrates my points perfectly that this is not a balanced map type, because you would assume that Samanti is one of the better tribes for such a map, for lakes at least, and then you get this Or this is just water. And that's just the Polaris map. Yeah, man. I mean, the place with the with the freezing and the breaking of ice, I feel like that is just incredible. I love the mechanics of that. It's just producing and breaking land. Yeah, my economy was better this entire game. So, what else? What could they have done? They grabbed recycling. Yeah, this is something new as well. Double attack. That's just... not sure about that, boy. Looks kind of funny. Interesting matchup. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, of course, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.